must be Angela.
Yes, I'm Angela.
Nice to meet you. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Okay, so come through.
Okay.
If you'd like to take a seat.
Lovely. Thank
here. That would be good. Can I offer you some water? Or
I'd love a tea, please. Thank you.
Tea? Okay. All right. I'll just put the kettle on. Milk and sugar?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you want some water?
No, thank you. I'll have some tea.
Okay, lovely. All right. Well, I've got your booking form here, so I've got a bit of information on you at the moment. So very busy time for you.
Yes. Very busy planning.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. All right. Well, I'll just make some tea.
Looks lovely.
Yeah. Not too strong.
No, I like my tea weak.
Nice and weak.
Yeah. Okay.
Very plain.
Super. Okay. All right.
Water.
So you had no problem finding the place?
No, it's good. I've got a friend who lives around here, so I sort of like the area reasonably well.
Okay, very good. Good. Right. You mentioned you just come from work, or
yes.
You mentioned on the phone that you both work in the city.
We do
right?
indeed. We do indeed. We managed to leave work a little bit early. I work in banking, and Angela works at a law firm. Neither of us much spare time, so we're hoping that you can help us out with the arrangements for the ceremony.
I can certainly help you out with the ceremony. I'd love to. Thank you very much for asking me. And I can give you some suggestions on some of the other professionals that you might need in case you haven't thought about that.
Thank you. Yeah, tips would be good.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Well, we've got about an hour this evening to talk. And we need to go through some of the government paperwork and the mandatory part of the service.
The legal stuff.
Yes, and you can let me know what you have in mind for it to make it special for you. After that, we can look at some examples of ceremonies. So I'll have some here.
Okay, awesome.
Some examples for
any
you to look through. Okay. Just to give you an idea of what you may like and what you may not like. You don't have to make any decisions today, so it's just just purely discussing it. But I'll give you a booklet to take home, and we can discuss it later.
Okay, well, lovely, thank you. I mean, we have some definite ideas of what we would like. We don't want a conventional service, and we want to make it casual, but fun at the same time.
Okay, all right, that's fine. You can go for whatever you choose.
Okay.
But there will be a few mandatory and solemn words that by law need to be said.
Of course, that's absolutely fine. What is the paperwork involved, and can I fill it in?
Okay, this will be done together and completed by me as your celebrant. I should be the one to submit it to the births, deaths and marriages. Should we start with that?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, and then we can go on to talk about what kind of ceremony you want to have.
Okay, well, yeah, let's get the official part done first. I'll just get out my documents, and I take it all this is to remain confidential for the time being. I've been married before and had children, and I want to keep the details private for now.
Sure. Yeah, there's the notice of intended marriage. There's privacy. Whoops. All fingers and thumbs, some privacy notes there. So I do keep everything private, and I keep it in a secure file.
Right.
So, I'm not going to be divulging any of your information without your consent. I'm not.
All right. Well, that looks great. So, can we have a look at the forms then?
Sure. Yeah. Okay. So here we are, the notice of intended marriage. Yep. So you'll be familiar with this if you were married in Australia the first time.
Yes, I was married and divorced in a different state, but I have my divorce certificate here.
Okay, so I'll have a look at that in a minute. Right, thanks. Okay. So we might start from the top.
Yep.
So that's privacy notice, and I've started to fill in a few details that you've given to me over the phone.
Lovely.
So it's on Wednesday the 24th of July.
Yeah.
Is that still the date you've got?
Yeah, we've got confirmation of that yesterday, so it's
Okay.
all good. It's indoors, it's at the hotels in Sydney.
Okay, excellent. So we're going to, I've just started, as I say, to fill it in. So if we can have your occupations. You said that, Mike, you're a banker.
Yes, that's right.
Working banking. And you work...
I'm a lawyer.
A lawyer, okay. Right, and you gave me your usual place of residence, your address, so that's here, so that's fine.
Okay, awesome.
And what else do we need? Your birthplace, date of birth, so your date of birth.
Yeah, April the 8th, 1952.
Okay.
25th of May, 1976.
Okay, excellent. And I will need your parents' name and country of birth as well. So you can fill this in now if you want to, or
should we do it later, or do it now? Or?
Oh, we can fill it in later.
Yeah,
if you leave it with us,
okay.
that would be
all
easy.
right.
Both of our parents are living, aren't they?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
They're both living.
They're getting on in age, but that's one of the reasons we want to get married this year.
Okay. All right. Do you think they'll need any special care during the ceremony?
Well, my mother's in a wheelchair, and my father can't stand for long, so I guess just something to help them with that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's a good idea to discuss that with the hotel.
Yeah, will do.
So you've got someone you're in contact with at Hotel Sydney?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Is it Angela or is it, what's her name, Kathy?
Yes, I think
It was
that's
Kathy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, well, I can talk to
Okay.
Angela. She's coordinating it all for me.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Now, do you have identification on you?
Yes,
Yes,
yeah. So I can
Driver's
verify
license.
your driver's
that's my
license.
driver's license.
Birth certificate.
Yes, in my
Yeah,
so
yeah.
there's both our birth certificates there.
Okay.
Yeah, yes, I've got them both here.
You're very organised.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's super.
Yeah.
Lovely. Excellent. Okay. Right. Okay. Yep, that all seems to be in order. So next we need the details of your previous marriage.
Yes, sure.
So,
There we go.
yeah, I need to see your divorce certificate.
There it is.
Thanks very much. And details, you said you had children?
Yes, sure. Sam is 3 and Jack is 5.
Okay. And I need to ask you this question, but are you related at all, cousins?
Good grief. No.
I am from
No.
Norfolk, but we're
Not at all.
we're
Not at all.
Okay, all right. And so we've had your photo ID. That's great. So
I've actually got my passports here.
I think that I think.
I'll give you my driver's license.
Yeah. So I've
that's
got all
fine.
that
Okay.
here. Just let me fill in these details. Okay, if you can both look over these details. This is a legally binding document, so if you just verify
Okay,
that
right.
those
Mike, do you need to
details
read this
are
too?
right.
Right. Yes. Yep. That's all correct. We can go ahead and sign.
Okay,
Yeah,
alrighty, so
Yeah.
if you just want to sign, that would be great.
Where am I
Thank
signing?
you.
Sorry.
So,
Oh, here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Okay, that's great. So now this is valid for 18 months.
Okay.
So if there is any reason why the wedding has to be postponed, I'm sure there won't be. I'll keep, sorry about that, let me just turn that to silent. Yeah, I'll keep hold of these. Okay. All right. Now there's another document, the official certificate of marriage, which basically asks for the same same information. So I've got that information there, and this is what you sign on the day.
Okay.
So that's that. That's all good. And if you can give me the name of your 2 witnesses once you've got those, you can just send me an email with their
Okay.
names.
Yeah.
So I've got the spelling right there.
Yeah, no problem. We're going to keep
Okay.
our own surnames.
Oh, okay.
As there are quite a few children involved.
Yep.
We thought it was easier for them because they are already known by those surnames.
Okay, that's fine. I can complete the rest of the form closer to the time. So that's the documentation done for now.
Okay.
So thank you for hanging in there with me. So we can talk about the ceremony now. We
Lovely.
can talk about the fun bit and you know, what thoughts you might have had.
Yeah, well, we have a lovely venue at the Sydney Hotel.
Yeah,
and,
it's beautiful.
We've got a small function room that we're going to have decorated in pink and white. I love roses. I love the roses you've got on your table. So there will be roses everywhere. My 2 children, Sam and Jack, will be the only 2 children attending, and we want them to feel included in the service somehow. Apart from our close family, we're only having about 20 other guests, so that's about 30 altogether. Okay,
that's a good start. Have you thought about who'll be taking care of the children while the service is going on?
Yeah, I think my parents will take care of them. They do spend a lot of time together, so that should work fine. What part do you think they could play in the wedding? Maybe something fun, or I don't.
So you mentioned you like roses. How about they scatter some rose petals around? Something like that. You have to make sure that it's okay with the hotel.
Yeah.
But that's something that they can get involved with and have a nice task to involve them with, and it look lovely in the photos.
Yeah.
And there's not really much that can go wrong with that.
Yeah, no, I love that. I love that idea, and I think they'd love to make a mess.
Okay.
So yeah, that'd be very cute.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's great.
Thank you.
And Mike, do you have any requests or anyone you want to include in the ceremony?
Yeah, I'd like to thank both of my parents for their support of the relationship with Angela, and to my best and oldest friends for always being there for me.
Okay, that's good, nice. Do you want to write something yourself?
Yeah, I could certainly try.
Okay, well, start by jotting down some ideas or points you want to include, and we can go from there.
Okay.
So normally I start with an introduction. I can show you some examples from this booklet here of some that I've done before in the past. So you can take have a look at a few examples that we've got here. It's a good place to start as it gets everyone's attention and sets the scene. So have a look to see if there's anything there that you like, or you can start by telling your own story.
Yeah.
How you met and some family background.
No, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Okay, so no, that's fine. Take your time, and after this, there can be a reading or a poem or a piece of music if you want to include something like that. Again, this is up to you.
Okay.
So the lines over there in bold,
Yeah.
I think I've highlighted them, are the lines that I'm obliged to make. So I will need to let everyone know that I'm the authorised celebrant and that I have a legal right to marry you.
Right.
Yeah.
The next part is traditionally the giving away or the presentation of the bride. Do you think you want to include this part?
Look, no, I don't think we will bother with that this time round. I mean, I'd rather our parents just enjoyed the day without having to worry about being part of it.
Sure.
Plus, I don't think they'll be able to get to the rehearsal.
Oh, okay.
Will we have a rehearsal, won't we?
Yeah, yes, definitely. We can arrange that a week before the date, so that's all included in the fee as well. Yeah. So do your parents live far, or?
They just travel quite a bit, and I never know what their movements are going to be. So yeah.
Okay. Another component is the asking. This isn't a legal component, more of a tradition. It's the part where I usually ask if you take this person to be your wife. So
that sounds good. We'll definitely want to include that part. It will be quite special for us, I think.
Excellent. Okay, so I'll include that. it's a good idea to have them. It sets the scene for the vows.
Okay, lovely.
The vows are the legal component, and there is one mandatory sentence that you both must say. This is a solemn part of the ceremony, but after that you can choose your own words. Each of you will have to say that you call upon the persons here present to witness that you take each other to be your lawful wedded husband or wife.
Okay.
You must make the statement yourselves. Again, this is the legal part of the ceremony.
Oh, okay.
All good so far?
Yeah. Well, I guess we were hoping to make up our own vows, and I thought we could do this.
Oh, you can read out your own vows. That's no
okay.
problem at all. You'll say the mandatory sentence, then you can make it personal by designing exactly what you'd like to say to each other.
Phew, I've actually already started to write mine.
Oh gosh, you're so organised.
I know.
That's great. That's really good to hear. So that's the vows. Then we normally come to the ring ceremony. Will you be having a bridal party or someone to present the rings?
No, we won't have a bridal party,
okay.
but perhaps my best friend can bring the rings when it's time. Do you have some examples of this part of the ceremony so that we can sort of get some ideas?
Did you
Yes.
Is it in this book?
Yeah, there are some in there, and I can give you some to take away with you.
Okay. Sorry.
So you can go through that later on. I'll give you, yes, you can decide that in your own time.
Okay, thanks.
After the ring ceremony, there's an opportunity to have a reading again or some music.
Yeah.
You know, you might want to have a think about what you might like to put in there if you want a little interlude.
Yeah, well, we're sort of thinking of asking one of my friends who's a soloist, an opera singer.
Oh wow!
So,
oh wow, that'd be fantastic.
sort of do a little bit of a solo.
That would work really well. It would really create a very special moment. That's a lovely idea. That just leaves the declaration of marriage, which is usually I now pronounce you man and wife. You can pick something that suits you best. Sorry. That's my little one. Yeah.
Thought it was bedtime.
Oops.
She's very cute.
She is.
Yeah, she's.
After that.
Like you very much.
Oh no!
That hair, I bet no one comments on that hair.
I get it all the time, all the time. Yeah, my husband's hair. Anyway, back to business. After that, there's the opportunity to kiss, and I'm sure there won't be a dry eye in the house. And if you like, this could be the time that Sam and Jack scatter rose petals, or they could do it after the signing.
Right, okay.
Okay, so have a think about that and let me know what you prefer. After that, you will sign the wedding certificate. So the hotel will need to provide a table and a couple of chairs.
Yeah, I'm sure they can do this.
Yeah. You'll also need 2 witnesses, as we spoke about before, that need to be over the age of 18. So had you thought about that? Do you have anyone in mind?
Yes, yeah, we've got some mutual friends that could act as witnesses. We haven't actually spoken with them yet, so I think we'll get on with that one tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay, great, all right.
I think we've got quite a lot to do, but you've been very helpful.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you.
Excellent. Well, now I'd like to discuss pre-marriage education with you both. It's not obligatory, but it is my duty to let you know about these courses. So I've got some information here that you can take away with you.
Okay, thank you
they've
very
often
much.
been very helpful, especially when you're coming into a blended family.
Yes.
It can be good to discuss the practical details before, so all parties, are clear.
Yeah, okay.
Having said that,
Really
you can
good.
still take relationship courses after you've been married, but either way, take away those brochures
thank you.
and have a look together.
That's great. Thank
And
you.
I'm also including the happily ever after and before brochure.
Okay.
So that outlines, you've probably seen that before,
Yeah.
Angela, it outlines the process of getting married and the legal consequences.
Yeah, no, that's great. Thank you so much.
Okay.
We'll have a look at that later.
All right. So that's think that's enough to be getting on with?
Yes, there's definitely a lot there to do. We've got a bit of work to get on with, but that's okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I have produced a statement of fees here. Let's just have a look.
Always the fun bit, isn't it?
Yeah. If you could go through that, and if it's all correct, perhaps you can sign at the bottom
Okay.
of that. It does include my refund fund policy, so if it's all in order, have a look.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's fine.
Hang on. There we go. Oh, hang on, I missed a bit.
Very good. Thank you.
It's very flamboyant.
Just like me.
I
Do we
think-
get a copy of that, or is
Well,
that?
yes, you do, and I can take a deposit from you now if you would like to.
Cash, or can I just EFT it to you?
Yeah, you can EFT it to me,
Yeah.
and then I can send you a receipt.
Okay, that sounds
Okay.
great. Could you email me your bank details then, please?
Yep, they should all be on the.
Oh,
on
sorry.
the
Yes.
stamp.
Okay. Awesome.
There.
Thank you. Oh, yes, I see them. Yes. Sorry about that.
Okey-dokey.
Okay.
So,
Okay. That's all great. Thank you. I just have a quick question just
Yeah,
about your
sure.
involvement in the ceremony. Do you stay for the reception? Do you want us to cater for you? Do you want to join us for a meal or?
Okay, good that you're asking. So no, I won't be. I'll just be there for the
Okay.
ceremony.
Okay,
So
alright.
that will take around about an hour.
Okay.
I'll give myself a bit of extra time on both sides.
Yeah.
In case things are running a little
Yeah.
bit beforehand
In case
or,
I'm late.
or slow. I'll be happy to have a toast with you
yes.
after if that's what you want. But after that, I'll leave you to enjoy the day. with your
Oh,
loved
okay.
ones.
All right.
So,
Well, thank you for clearing that up. I just
Okay.
wasn't sure how it all worked.
Yeah, that's fine, that's no problem. But depending on your photographer, you may
Yeah.
want to offer them something if they're going to be there all
Right,
day.
okay.
But you can discuss that with them directly if
I
you've
haven't
thought
thought of that.
about
Thank you.
any of those.
Yeah,
I just think it's better to be clear
Yeah.
about these things.
Yeah,
you know.
definitely. Yes.
So if you have any other questions, just call me or send an email,
Okay,
and
yeah.
I should be able to get back to you within a day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
awesome. We've obviously got a lot to discuss. So if we need to see you again, is that okay?
Yeah, we can do a second interview. That's all included in the fees.
Yes. Okay.
And a rehearsal as well.
Okay.
So,
Awesome. Thanks so much, Anne. We'll obviously be in touch and
Okay.
any questions. And it all seems so real now, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, well here's the planner. Sorry, where's it? Oh, here we go. Here's the planner
Okay.
for you to take.
Lovely.
Work
Thank
out
you
what
very
you want to
much.
keep.
Okay. Yep.
And if it, you could give it back to me within about a month before
Yeah.
the wedding, and that will give us both of us time to finalise
Okay.
the ceremony.
Yep.
So again, if there's anything
Yeah. No, it's been great.
you go
Thank
away
you
and
so
think
much.
about anything you haven't thought
Yeah.
about or haven't spoken about in an evening,
Yeah. No,
else.
this is brilliant. We've
Okay.
got a lot to do. and
Excellent.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
Ashley.
Yeah. Thanks for all your help. Thanks for the
Okay.
tea. It was really just
All
what
right.
I needed. Yeah. It was lovely.
Well, I hope we
Yeah,
have
and I'll transfer the money now when we go.
Is there a refund policy?
Yes, there is. He's already told me about that. Yes, explained that. It's there.
So
It's quite clear about it. Well, we're two professional people. I'm sure the paperwork. Yes, in good hands. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. It's been great. Yeah. And my gorgeous child. Okay.
Thanks.
Bye bye. Okay. Bye bye. Take care. Bye bye.